Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Hidayah. I am a single mother of one beautiful girl, 7 years old. I'm of African descent, and I today is the first day of Ramadan 2023. And I decided that it was going to be the first day that I intentionally come and introduce myself to YouTube. I have been learning so much in the past couple of years, and I was trying to figure out how to teach my daughter these things that I'm learning, or like, her young self and my niece and African girls in general. I'm not being discriminative, but I realized that we Africans, we kind of can't relate to the things that I've been learning in the past few years. And I figured I would figure out a way to teach my girl these things, teach my niece, and teach the young girl, the young generation, of the things that I've learned in a way that we can relate, in vocabulary that we can understand. Because when I had just started learning these things, when I decided to discover myself a few years ago, I found it really difficult to relate to the things that I was learning back then. But in my head, I was like, if I'm finding it difficult to learn these things, or I can't relate to most of the information that I'm finding out, there must be somebody else out there that can't relate to these things and would benefit from me recording myself and kind of keeping a diary for my baby girl to come back to and be like, "Oh, mommy said this. Yeah, girl, mommy said this." So, as an introduction today, I want to talk about your value as a woman, as a girl, as, an individual. You need to figure out who you are, first of all. And first of all, you are valuable just because you're here. You're of high value. God thought you were of high value and He created you. So you're valuable just because you're here. Figure out who you are. Take some time to spend some time with yourself. Appreciate yourself and live by your values. You don't have to please anybody. People pleasing is a no-no. You don't have to please the people around you. Why you're trying so ask yourself why you're trying so hard to fit in. Why you're trying so hard to understand the people around you, and they're not trying to understand you. Understand you, first of all, before you try to understand everybody that's around you. Take your time, appreciate yourself, love yourself, and know that you're of high value before anybody else can give you the value that you think you have. Because if you don't know your value, everybody else can sense it. Everybody else can sense that you're a dormer, that they can just walk over you, that you're always going to try to fit in. Know who you are, and your community will find you. You're not going to try to fit in anywhere because you already know who you are. I always ask myself why I was trying so hard to have people around me understand me. And I didn't even understand myself. I didn't know who I was. I'm the youngest of 4 girls. I'm the 4th of 6 children. So I'm in the middle. I'm squished in the middle. So I just was confused. I've never known my value. I'll be the first to accept that I didn't know my value. And I cringe at the things that I have done in the past to devalue myself just because I didn't know my value. It's funny because all my sisters have always known their value. They would say things and I'll be like, ooh, I wish I could say that. Know your value, baby girl. Know your value before anybody else around you could know your value. So, trust in yourself, trust in who you are, and be you. Be unapologetically you. If you have an accent, so be it. That's a part of your beauty, you know? Be unapologetically you. If somebody doesn't understand what you're saying, spell it out for them. Don't try to acquire an accent just so you can fit in. You know, eventually when you speak the way that you speak without trying to acquire the what's it called, the accent of the people around you, eventually they get to understand your accent. They get to understand that when I say bottle, I mean a bottle. When I say water, I mean water. They get to understand you. So why wouldn't you do as you please? Be you. Don't be afraid to change, because you're growing. You're learning new things and you're going to change. When you change, people will take time to embrace the new you, but they will. As we grow, we change. I'm not 20 years old anymore. The person that I was when I was 20 years old is not the person that I am now. So if I told you something back when I was 20, and then I tell you something the complete opposite right now when I'm 33, that's it. That's just who I am right now. These are my beliefs right now, you know? All right, guys. So make improvements where you feel you're lacking for your own benefit. If you feel like you need to improve something about you to be a better you tomorrow, do it. Don't be afraid. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Everything is scary. You're a woman, you're a girl. Everything is usually scary for us as compared to men. But feel the fear and go do it. You're going to be glad you did. You're going to be glad you did. Believe me. Trust me. All right. So I will see you in the many more videos that I post on YouTube. As I grow, as I learn more, I promise I will share everything that I am learning. And baby girl, when you find this video, you're going to be proud of your mom. You're going to be proud that mommy discovered herself, and now you get to discover yourself as well. And mommy and my sisters, when you find this video, I know you're going to be scared, but don't be scared. I love you. Next time.